What if the Earth was tidally locked to the sun? Imagine a world where one half of the Earth is always bathed in sunlight, while the other side is plunged into eternal darkness. What would happen to our planet, our cities, and even ourselves if Earth became tidally locked to the sun? We've all seen the same face of the moon every night. That's because it's tidally locked to Earth, meaning it rotates once on its axis in the same time it takes to orbit our planet. If Earth were tidally locked to the sun, everything we know would change forever. One side of the planet would face the sun permanently, subjected to constant radiation and brutal heat. Without the cycle of day and night to regulate temperatures, the sunlit side would experience unbearable heat, 24/7. Imagine standing under a scorching noon sun, but forever. Temperatures would easily surpass 100 degrees, 212 degrees, boiling water and evaporating entire oceans, lakes, and rivers. Meanwhile, the dark side would be trapped in a frozen nightmare. With no sunlight to warm it, temperatures would fall well below 32 degrees. Water would freeze solid, and thick sheets of ice would blanket continents. The atmosphere on this frozen side would grow denser as the cold air sinks, while the atmosphere on the bright side would expand and thin out from the constant heating. This massive imbalance in atmospheric pressure would fuel catastrophic storms across the planet. Winds howling at unimaginable speeds would tear across continents, making survival even more unlikely. In fact, without a strong atmosphere to balance temperatures, Earth could eventually lose parts of its atmosphere entirely, exposing the surface to deadly space radiation. Life would only have a slim chance of survival in the twilight zone, a narrow strip of land between the blazing hot side and the freezing dark side. Here, temperatures might be moderate enough to allow water to remain in liquid form. But considering that over 70% of Earth's surface is covered by oceans, the amount of habitable land would be extremely limited, and human life would struggle to adapt. Luckily, Earth is far enough from the sun that its gravitational pull can't lock us in place, at least not for billions of years. Our planet's rotation is slowing down very slowly over time, but tidal locking is a fate we won't experience anytime soon. What if, one day, Earth stopped spinning altogether? That's a question for another What If. If you want to keep exploring the wild what ifs of science and space, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a journey into the unknown.